entity, the Coca-Cola Company. This deep dive exists because Coca-Cola isn't evaluated the same way as most businesses. Its relevance doesn't come from momentum, innovation cycles, or expectation resets. It comes from habit. That level of familiarity doesn't create concern. It creates complacency. This work exists to periodically requalify what feels permanent and confirm that calm operation is still supported under changing conditions. Prediction is unnecessary. A trade is not implied. Restraint remains a complete decision. Coca-Cola's price behavior reflects maturity. Movement is incremental. Volatility stays contained. Expectation rarely expands far enough to require correction. The absence of drama isn't weakness. This is the behavior. Price does not demand attention or urgency. Defense is not required. Time passes without pressure. Coca-Cola operates as a default, not a decision. Affordability supports habit. Familiarity creates emotional neutrality. Consumption remains steady whether conditions improve or deteriorate. Reevaluation rarely occurs when circumstances shift. Continuation is the behavior. That creates the advantage most businesses cannot replicate. Demand isn't persuaded. Demand is assumed. This assumption reduces volatility both operationally and psychologically. Durability here is not tied to growth acceleration or reinvention. It comes from cultural permanence. Relevance persists without attention, explanation, or excitement. The business remains functional through normalization, stagnation, or transition without forcing adjustment. Cash flow remains steady, predictable, and sufficient. It supports dividends, reinvestment, and continuity without reliance on leverage or external conditions. Time passing is productive. Waiting is serviced. Patience remains intact. Coca-Cola accepts structure naturally. Covered calls function as harvesting rather than protection. Cash-secure puts represent intentional accumulation rather than repair. Structure aligns with existing behavior instead of compensating for weakness. From an operator perspective, this is a low-attention business. Monitoring is unnecessary. Narrative tracking adds no advantage. Tactical agility is not required for operability. The operator can be early, inactive, or uninterested without consequence. This aligns with a system that values continuity over cleverness. Capital placed here is expected to remain patient. Income smooths variance rather than maximize yield. Opportunity cost is accepted in exchange for stability, predictability, and reduced decision load. Using capital to chase yield or relieve discomfort violates the role. System fit, core, calm behavior, structural acceptance, and permission to do nothing are supported. Correct action at present. Observe. Urgency is not introduced by price, narrative, or expectation. System integrity remains intact regardless of outcome. Disclaimer: this material reflects personal observation and lived operating experience shared for documentary purposes only. It does not constitute financial, investment, legal, or professional advice. Copyright Xiao Wellness Media. All rights reserved.